One shot. Let's begin. Earth Shopping Channel by Anu Hibiyu. Translated upload by Thighs Territory. Alright. We read, we react, we respond. Let's begin, everybody. Special one shot. Earth Shopping Channel. Earth, that's the planet that can enrich the universe's future. Now then, it's time to shop. Earth, that's the planet with a diverse and unique culture. From the northern galaxy to the southern galaxy, one call will reach you in a jiffy. A really weird shopping program just started. You know the deal with that stuff. You've got nothing to buy, and yet somehow you end up watching the whole thing. I know, right? Let's see. Hello, everyone. I'm Natsumi, the shopping guide. ECC, shopping guide. Natsumi Earthling. And I'm Kamara, the product commentator. ECC, product commentator. Kamara, Martian. On Earth Shopping Channel, we introduce various exclusive items that exist on Earth. Earth is a planet where people evolved using their own technology. You don't often see people get to see this around space. Most of our items are one of a kind. Anybody who feels like buying, please place an order before you miss it. We're looking forward to your orders today. No matter, let's see, no matter what planet it comes from, exclusive or one-of-a-kind item are some strong words to use. Classic business trick. Now, I know this is a bit sudden, but do y'all like idols? The Milky Way Galaxy Idols live show is really charging up. Everyone! Oh, wait. Everyone, let's Boyo! Boyo-chan is so cool. I like her too, and I attend her concerts often. Recently, there was this exclusive live concert that took place, and the tickets were completely sold out. The seat I had, Ficked was the seat I had. Icked was quite far. The seat I had picked was quite far away, but I really envy people who can be so passionate about anything. But I had a concern. As in, people want to look appealing even from the farthest seats, but they often end up looking like tiny specks that can't stand out at all. We hope that at least our feelings can reach you. I see. As a fan, one would want their feelings to reach their idol after all. So, without further ado, let me present you today's product. Tokyo Radio Tower. Total height 333 meters. Earth, Japan. Stock 1. Delivery within 1 week after order is placed. This has nothing to do with idols. Purchasing this product will completely turn your understanding of space upside down. Translator's note: 114-190 is a numerical pun. It is pronounced as such. Hoshichikyo, being 0 being uncounted. In other words, Hoshichikyo means Earth's a nice planet. Aww. Let's see. The look of it standing still in the twilight sure looks nice. This was originally a famous radio tower here on Earth. And when you pull this switch, wow, it lights up. So wonderful. But why? This settles your concern about not being able to stand out because it's staying far away in the back. With this 333-meter long giant light stick, you can get acknowledged by your favorite idol no matter where you are. That's a ridiculous stretch. Besides, so big that you get kicked out before you can even get in. That's definitely something he'd get called out on the internet for. The sparkles are rainbow colors. Shake, 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 pour your love. Also, when you use this exclusive tablet, scritch, I love Play-O. You can display any writing and decorative lighting you like on it. What a wonderful display! Furthermore, it's equipped with a clock button, a calendar button, and a stopwatch button. Click, 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 and various other functions. It sure is packed with a lot of unnecessary features. Even someone technologically inept like me could use it. That's definitely the kind of thing you'd use once just to try out, and then never touch again. Now then, let's actually try out the product. We had people from all around the countries and Earth try it out and ask them their thoughts, consumer opinions. Uh, I'm very careless when it comes to my stuff, so I often lose my clocks and watches. Officer Son Ason. But this Tokyo radio tower is visible from everywhere, so there's no way I'll ever lose it. This is a personal opinion. Like, no shit, you never lose it. Besides, isn't this just the presenter? Let's see. Whenever we run out of eggs, I can easily ask my husband to buy some. Personal opinion, housewife B son. So, we run out of eggs, huh? This is quite inconvenient. Buy eggs, please and thank you. Part-time worker E son. It comes in handy when I want to count precisely 3 minutes till my cup noodles are ready. Personal opinion. Hence, as aforementioned, it really stands out as extremely useful in normal livelihood. And maybe the person who will randomly show up using this tower as a landmark will be your soulmate. Let's see. All of these were just the presenters. They could have just asked someone else from Earth. On top of that, there's a staircase with approximately 600 steps outside this tower that you could climb. Clunk, clunk. In fact, this tower is also an excellent weight loss instrument. All you gotta do is make a round trip from the surface to the top once per day. Once. Just once. As you can see, we are ascending the stairs this very moment. It even has railings, so it's totally safe. How are you doing, Kamara? Even I can't do this. Oh, that's so cool, Kamara. You can really see its effects, right? No way he could do this all day. He looked like he'll die before he even reaches the top. Also, this tower is perfectly resistant to natural disasters, lightning proof, wind proof, earthquake proof. It's not just theoretical. There are so many records of actually withstanding disasters. That's impressive. It was built sturdy since it was on a planet that faces a lot of disasters. And even if something scary happening, it grants an absolute sense of security. It's Earth branded, so that's no ordinary thing. It can be used as a light stick, a radio tower, an apparatus to lose weight, as well as a tool to run a tourism business. This Tokyo radio tower holds infinite potential. Isn't it kind of amazing how such a quake and wind resistant design in this gravity? Now I kind of want to get one for myself. And now, the time to disclose the price everyone must be wondering about, but before that, we are including one more of the same product as a spare. The spare one is bigger? As a special discount, it'll only cost 59.5 billion space coins. Usual price 70 billion, 15% off, plus taxes. We're looking forward to your calls. Alright, that's all there's will take for now. Until next time, goodbye. No, wait. That's too expensive. You could buy a private plane with that much money. Honestly, I wish they make it a half price for just one tower. Free dial. You see. Who's that? We have just shipped the orders. It'll probably take about 10 days to deliver. Thank you for your purchase, Chichita. Leave it in our care. The Gato delivery service is here. Seriously, it was a relief that you came here, Kamara. Inside this package lies the Earthlink's precious pride. That's why I wanted to sell it quickly. Are you sure you're fine with selling such a precious thing first and foremost? It's because it's precious that I'm selling it first. We gotta evacuate everything while it's still intact. It'll be too late once it collapses. That's the best I could do to protect the Earth as it is right now. Oh? It has been 3 years since the world collapsed. There probably aren't any humans left here other than me. Frankly, I'm relieved that I'm all alone here. I virtually disliked all humans. But I like human technology. Connection secured. It's a very handy item for things like entertainment and crafts.
Technology is something that helps you keep on living and have fun without having to deal with anyone else. And I owe my life to the will and dedication of those engineers. In fact, even more so ever since the world collapsed. That's why I have to at least keep the Earth's technology away. I must have definitely survived this long for that purpose. Now then, what have we say a little celebration now that the hard part is all done?
Celebration?
A little treat for getting the job done.
Is this supposed to be an Earth language thing?
Here, beer, has been a good sense of accomplishment.
I see. Sound very Earthish. Trong 9.9% in. That is. I'm glad I could count on you, Natsume.
Delivery through space is a piece of cake. No matter how niche something on Earth is, if you promote it well enough, there'll always be people who will buy it. Doesn't matter if there are 50,000 people who won't buy it, if there's even one person who will, it's a win. On Earth, having no individuality was seen as the right thing, but it's the opposite in space. In outer space, advancement always leads to standardization, so I think items on Earth that show individuality have an opportunity out there.
But is it worth buying, even if you have to go that far? Right? I've grown fond of Earth made products more than ever before. Even the drinks on them are incredibly delicious. How about we sell this too next time?
No way! Food is precious, so it's all mine!
Then how about we at least sell the empty can? Do we just fill the cans with Martian sand and then sell them?
Um, how about a 10% royalty for using Earth's license?
So stingy.
Protecting the rights of the Earth's technology is also my duty. I'm getting the feeling that
I'm getting the feeling I'm being talked into it. So, what should we sell next? An amusement park? The Bermuda Triangle? Venice? The waterproof city?
everything, obviously.
Everything!
We'll cover the whole universe with Earth stuff, turn it all completely into an Earth-like environment.
Isn't that the same as conquering the whole universe? Earth made production protection rate 0.01%. Neat. Tokyo Radiotometer, write a customer review. Everyone in nature is drawn to this one of a kind design, 4-star rating. I deal with real estate, since it looks unnecessarily hollow and easy to perch inside. I went ahead and purchased it as a high rise mansion. At night, it lights up, making it easy to spot. Moreover, I was impressed by how meticulously it was designed to deal with earthquake, winds, and lightning. Truly surprising. In case our planet is destroyed, this mansion alone might remain standing. My only complaint is that the upper floors are so high up that the air gets thin, making it uninhabitable for us. Therefore, I'm deducting a star. I'll register from the planet pigeon, Toriko Sama. Oh, that's cool. Let me get this. What's this in? Translation Saran, contact us in Thigh's territory. Type city redrawing proofreading. Many interesting drivers of planet upscale models. Neat. Um, I like the concept of this one. This is one where I think it has a lot of potential. Like a lot of potential. I think that this has potential as a gag series. I think this has potential as a full series. I think this has potential for drama. I think this has potential for teaching, for storytelling. This, that, or the other. Like if this was the Earth shopping channel, was us kind of going through all of Earth's landmarks or famous spots, or they did into entire cities or buildings, then that would be kind of cool. I think you could get a lot of mileage out of that, right? And then you could, if you want to make it a little bit more dramatic, you'd be like, oh no, people are trying to take over Earth, or you find an Earthling, or this, that, or the other. But them like kind of interpreting buildings or like landmarks or objects or technology through a foreign lens is it's pretty cool. I think that works. I think that works a lot. And I'm a teacher by trade, and one of the things that the lessons they give you in teaching school is like if an alien came down and looked at school, then like what would be a little weird or strange to them, or how would they interpret it? Because there's a lot of unseen cultural expectations that we do have, or a lot of unseen cultural things that we accept as normal. Where if an outsider came, it'd be like, what? How is this normal? And then, part of that is you just grant grace to people who are newcomers to the American system. It's like, okay, maybe the school system was a little different here. They don't quite understand certain technologies, this, that, or the other. Um, and for this, I think it's a really interesting and creative thing. And I don't know if I even did this. I didn't even realize these were the same characters. This one I kind of suspected was her, but that one's ago. Yeah, this was Officer Asad. I think this a lot of potential for the gag part. I think in an anime this has good potential. I don't know how I the jokes. I think this definitely is more animated. Um, because like I'm not laughing while reading this, but maybe it's just not my sense of humor. Because I do acknowledge. Oh, did I just do that? There we go. I do acknowledge that some of the stuff is funny on paper, right? Like you see this. Oh, there's a second tower, right? That's funny. Um, okay, they buy it half off, and then this twist of the earth being destroyed. Like you have Hachiko. Okay, that is pretty sad. Um, and then they write a review at the end. I really like the idea of the product getting a review at the very end. It's like, okay, so birds bought it, they live in it, this, that, and the other, from the planet Pigeon, right? It's a really cool concept. I like it. Now, I don't know where the series could go. Like, I think it has so much potential, and I think that's I've been gonna be repetitious and not offer too much. The art is good. I think the gags are there. Like, it just feels like something that kind of needs to be animated. Like in order to get that timing correct, this, that, and the other, or maybe some things just kind of get lost in translation, like this one. Um, because this is funny, like the absurdity of like whatever, and it's like okay, them related, but the lighting match to the idol thing or this. I mean, these are all technically creative uses, but I think they'd be, you know, I don't, yeah, yeah. I think this is good animated because I think it's also perfect animated. Like you don't even need to change the paneling much. It's just that it's a matter of timing, the music, the right beats, and all of this together. Like if you like zoom in this guy, it's Earth branded. Then you like zoom into the circle. So that's no ordinary thing, right? It's like interesting. And so I guess she's like in charge of Earth, getting technology to other things, and Earth is advanced in its own way. And I like this, and I hope it gets kind of serialized. Well, I said kind of. Let's see what the author. Okay. She doesn't know why she lives with us? That seems interesting. It's 8.75. Somebody who has no purpose in life. At some point, I'm gonna read a whole series on this here. I just need to figure out the set and the other. Sukrati. So this one is like, okay, Robux student solitary journey, coughing lingering attachments to every human. Okay, so this is the one who's like interested in like dystopian art thing. I'm just gonna like click through this random thing and just click on a random page so that way, it's whatever, right? Okay, that one's loading. I don't want to go so far. Let's go 3, the glow of the day. Or maybe nothing is gonna load, and that's okay. It's a sign. Anyways, solid series, solid like premise. I actually really like the premise and think that could be used for a comedy series, a main series, and you could write such interesting things while also teaching people. You could teach them all these interesting things, and it's through the lens of humor that it is extremely well done. And yeah, I love this concept, and I've said that a million times without offering much feedback because, you know. Anyways, with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and if you've been born, y'all, peace out.